But anyway, yes, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in live and to people who are watching the recorded version later. We've done 5 shows so far. We've got 2 shows that are going live tonight. One at 7 o'clock, this one right here, for people on the East Coast and Midwest primarily. And then I'm doing a second show live tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, mainly for my folks out in California and Arizona, so they don't have to watch during dinner. So welcome. Without further ado, we'll get into it. This is a song I wrote about getting robbed in Kentucky, which is to say the suburbs of Kentucky across the river from Cincinnati when I lived there a few years ago. I had a neighbor who was a very exciting young lady who lived a very exciting lifestyle that involved a lot of seedy sort of things, and I steered clear of it for a while, but when you live right next door to somebody, it's hard sometimes, and eventually she stole all my Christmas presents. My family sent me a bunch of Christmas presents by UPS in one big package, and I was at work. I had a desk job, and she was home because her employment is more variable than mine was at the time, shall we say, and not entirely legitimate. So she told the UPS guy that she was my girlfriend, and she signed for the package, and she stole all my Christmas presents. So, and this whole, these events necessitated me moving out of that apartment. So this is a song dedicated to that lovely lady that changed my life. It's called Scary Mary. Found an apartment, the rent was cheap. Run down, but a place to sleep. Little did I know the key price to pay. I met my neighbor the very next day. Pretty face and skimpy clothes. Took powder up her nose. She like to yell, scream and fight. Her boyfriend hit her late at night. Oh, Scary Mary lived upstairs. I didn't know before she come down the well. Her life was always spinning out of control, and being her neighbor took its toll. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Her dad was a drunk and her mom was a witch. She had a crazy boyfriend she couldn't ditch. Oh, drugs and men, screaming fights. Hanging out all day and partying all night. My walls and ceiling were pretty thin. It was pretty crazy where I moved in. Oh, I did my best to keep her away, but she still stuck it to me one day. Oh, Scary Mary lived upstairs. I didn't know before she come in the wells. Her life was always spinning out of control, and being her neighbor took its toll. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. My family sent those packets to me. Nice presents to go under my tree. Oh, the UPS man came, I wasn't around. Mary must have loved the treasure she found. She signed the clipboard and claimed her prize. She stole my Christmas with a pretty lies. I called the cops, but she got away. So I moved out the very next day. Oh, Scary Mary lived upstairs. I didn't know before she came in the well. Her life was always spinning out of control, and being her neighbor took its toll. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Scary Mary, Scary Mary, why is she that way? Oh, Scary Mary, Scary Mary, why you ever live that way? Oh, Scary Mary. Scary Mary, Scary Mary, oh, Scary Mary. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop. Hey, all right, hey. Thank you very much. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the show. What's that? It's a little loud. The time to tell me that was before when I could reach the knobs.
Okay, cool.
Guitar or microphone or both? They're different. Microphone's too loud?
Sorry.
That's what sound check is for. That's what we do sound check for.
Well, I'm not a very good sound
It's always, now the acoustics are always different when there's people in the room. Okay, this next song is a song I wrote about, it was not about me, it was about a guy that I worked with one day. For reasons that would take too long to explain, one day I and a bunch of people I did not know got assigned to work in a record store in Times Square in Manhattan. And we had almost no training. We just had to work in the record store for that one day. It's a long story as to why. Anyway, the store primarily sold records, but they that particular time, they had a special promotion going of a thing that was called the Lovesack, which was a beanbag chair for a couple that was like a regular beanbag chair, only it was red, and it had like a velvety, cushiony surface, and it was bigger so two people could lay in it. And one of the other guys that I worked with went and laid on this Lovesack thing that was for sale, and he fell in love with the girl that was selling them. It was a very quick thing. Like, he fell in love with her immediately. He came back, and all he could talk about while he was working with us was how he had fallen in love with this girl. And he went back and talked to her and everything. And the problem was that he didn't get her phone number or her full name or anything before the end of the night, and she left. And apparently that was the last day she was going to work there ever. And he had come in from out of town, so he had no way of seeing her again. So it was this one-day whirlwind romance and tragic ending because they never saw each other again. So I just thought that would make a good song. So this this is a song called Lovesack Girl. In the store, saw a big book, feeling tired, so I put down my stuff. I sat right down in there. I said, oh yeah, this is great, yeah. Then a blonde angel appeared. I thought this might be in my ear. She said, do you want to buy one? I said, heck yeah, it's awesome. She's a Lovesack girl. She's alright. She sells those Lovesacks day and night. She's a Lovesack girl. Wanna make her mine. I wanna hang out with her all the time. She's a Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. Talked to her all night long. Started next to her, nothing felt wrong. She was so pretty and she was so fun. If I had any money, I'd have all one, yeah. Left the store high as a kite, but got to get her number that night. Went back later and she was gone. The manager said that she'd moved on. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, no, she's my Lovesack girl. She's alright. She sells those Lovesacks day and night. She's my Lovesack girl. Wanna make her mine. I wanna hang out with her all the time. She's my Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. My Lovesack girl. She's my Lovesack girl. She left, and she's never coming back. Now some ugly guy is selling those Lovesacks. I can't believe she is gone. How am I supposed to go? Wow, she's my Lovesack girl. She's alright. Sells those Lovesacks day and night. She's my Lovesack girl. Wanna make her mine. Wanna hang out with her all the time. She's my Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. A Lovesack girl. She's my Lovesack, Lovesack, 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 Lovesack Girl. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. It's very lovely to have an in-house audience, as well as thank you for all for tuning in. If you want to chat with me, send me a message during the show. You can do that. You can either do it on the social stream, which you do have to log in and form an account on Ustream to do that, but it's very quick and simple. And once you do that, you can chat with me on the social stream. If you have a separate browser window or a separate iPhone or iPad, you can also tweet me on Twitter at Collin Daniels, and I'll get that here on my little computer as well. You can make a request or just say hi. Let us know where you're tuning in from. But if you want to just sit back and enjoy the show, you can do that too. The one thing is, do not use the feature called chat, because ironically, that will not allow you to chat with me. It doesn't work. All right, what are we doing here? This is a song called Key to Your Seasons. It's relatively new. It's, I don't know, about a year or two old. Not on a record yet. What should I say about this song? This is a weird, this is one of my more poetic ones. I mean, I was thinking about a lot of things when I wrote this. I was thinking about how, one thing I think about a lot, which is how sometimes on TV and in movies, we get this idea that your image and what you look like and how much money you have and everything, that's the sort of thing we should be chasing instead of the things that are really important. And another theme I was thinking about with this is just like when you're trying to control things in your life and everything's going wrong, and the best thing to do is kind of let go and let everything work itself out, but sometimes it's a really hard thing to do. But anyway, but it's also got some poetic images that don't necessarily relate to anything in particular, so it's called Key to Your Season. Blinded by the glare of the hot, hot neon light, angles crash into the surface while the curls crawl up in the night. Strutting all over the town, looks wherever you go. Shadows sneaking into the wind while the wrinkles slipping off your toe. See you on your seasons and painted on the sign. Gotta look deep in the night, boy, you gotta trust what's deep inside you. Yeah! Witches born out of the rice, smoke sucked into the glass, edges betrayed by sunset that's decorating the west, drowning in a little sea made up of all your tears, neglected all the while by the ribbon thrown into your tears. To teach you all your seasons and painted on the sign. Gotta look into the night, boy, you gotta trust what's deep inside. Teach you all your seasons and painted on the sign. Gotta look deep in the night, boy. You gotta trust what's deep inside. Don't run away from the question when the left won't talk to the right. When the arrow won't hit the target, let go instead of pulling tight. Just let it hit the dirt and let the grass grow as it pleases. Just let it unfold. It's the key to all your seasons. The key to all your seasons. They're painted on sign. You gotta look deep in the night, boy, you gotta trust what's deep inside. Keep you all your seasons and painted on a sign. You gotta look deep in the night, boy. You gotta trust what's deep inside. Deep inside, deep inside, deep inside, deep inside. Thank you very much. No one's chatting yet. Okay. The next song, if I can This next song is called, sorry, I just gotta remember the word. Okay, thank you, I remember. This is called Short Little Fire. This is basically about temptation, trying to do the right thing, which is not always clear. I don't know when you want to go that way tonight. You know what? I don't remember that one well enough. We're going to skip that.
Okay. Live from the basement.
Yes, it is live. And I don't edit that out either, even though I can after the fact. I leave that in. I leave it in with its rough edges. I thought I remembered that one. I just, when I got to the middle there, I didn't remember it. All right. This one's called Better Lives. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's about if you don't like the way your life is going, trying to get a better life. Hence the name Better Lives. And we don't want what you got to do. No, we don't want what you got to do. We need something real and true, something that matters, something new. No more low pay, mindless work. We're gonna get ourselves better lives. And we don't want what you got to sell. No, we don't care if the burns and the fires of hell. No more stupid, useless junk, filling up our cars and trucks. We're letting go of all that stuff and making room for better lives. Better lives. Better lives. Better life. So take your annoying infomercial and get it off my screen. Well, I don't need no salad shooter or baloney real estate scheme. 5,000 channels, but nothing's on. The colored lights flash until the dawn. We're turning off your fantasy box and turning ourselves on to better lives. Better lives. Better lives. Better lives. Better lives. Lives, lives. Better lives. Better lives. Better lives. And we don't need your put down. All your negativity we're gonna shut down. Telling you that we are able, put healthy food on the table. No more chemical, sugar-filled lies. This time we're gonna choose better lives. Better lives. Better lives, better lives, better lives, 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 better lives, better lives, better lives. And we are sick of fear in disguise. We are done with your insane lies. We reject all that you offer and claim for ourselves. Better lives. we don't care if you like it. Yeah, we don't need to start a riot. One by one and piece by piece, we will get up off our knees, march straight through your gates secure and claim for ourselves better lives, better lives, better lives, better lives, better lives, 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 better lives, better lives. Better lives, 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 better lives. Thank you very much. Welcome to the show if you're just tuning in, or if you've just arrived.
Whichever.
Thanks for coming or tuning in. I'm so scared I'm going to forget to check the chat one day, but it doesn't seem to be a fear that I need to worry that much about because nobody's chatting. You can if you want. I'm taking that to mean everybody's having such a good time watching the show that they don't want to get distracted by chatting.
That's right, exactly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, we could chat.
Well, I mean chat, not chat. You know,
Oh,
it's different.
not chat. Oh,
E-chat.
not really chat.
Okay. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I had a thing for a girl that I knew, and but she didn't know it, and we didn't know each other that well. And one day, I think it was probably a Saturday, I was lounging around my apartment, hadn't taken a shower, hadn't shaved, looked pretty crappy, watching TV, slumped over in the couch as we do sometimes. And there was a knock at my front door of my apartment, and as I went into the kitchen, I could see through the window of the door that it was the girl that I had a crush on, and she looked fabulous, and she was smiling and waving like she was gonna, she had come for a surprise visit, and I looked like total crap. And she came in and sat down, and we had a nice long talk, but I just felt horrible the whole time because I felt like I looked worse than I'd ever looked in my life. But it didn't seem to matter, so I wrote this song about it afterwards. And it's called Oh My God, I'm Such a Mess. Oh my God, you're knocking at my door. Oh my God, I hear your feet on the kitchen floor. I haven't shaved and I'm such a slouch. Oh my God, you're sitting on my couch. But my hair is such a mess. My apartment is such a mess. I am such a mess, but you don't seem to care. You just sit right there and start talking to me. Oh my God, what are we gonna talk about? You say something and I just have to shout. Oh my God, I feel that way too. Could I think just like you? What if something I wanna figure out? But my hair is such a mess. My apartment is such a mess. I am such a mess, but you don't seem to care. You just sit right there and keep talking to me. I can talk to you like this all day. I like what you're saying and I have to say. I like your view of life. I think we think alike, and I think that I like you too. But my hair is such a mess. My apartment is such a mess. I am such a mess, but you don't seem to care. You just sit right there, keep talking to me. You say that you have to go. I say okay, but I really mean no. It's been so fun talking to you. I hope you come back real soon, and next time I wash my hair too. 'Cause my hair was such a mess, my apartment was such a mess, I was such a mess, but you didn't seem to care. You just sat right there, kept talking to me. Our half audience member was watching from under the bed. Under my bed in the
Write down
basement.
the name of what he thinks.
Okay.
He'll tell you what the name is.
There's no way in a million years. Oh! Our half audience member had an incident. He's okay though. This song is called Muffito. There is no way I could possibly explain the title in the time I have. But, I don't know. I was involved with this gal for a while. We broke up. It was ugly. I wrote this song. I think the rest of it is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, that's all I need to do. Why did you come into my life? Was it just to make it worse? Why did you come into my life? Was it just to cast your curse? Why did you walk away from the light? Was it not fun enough for you? Why did you bring your darkness to me? Was it just to make it through? Well, I don't need your darkness. I'm much too in need of the light. So take your gloom away and let me live my life. Why did you walk away from your truth? Was it just too good for you? Why didn't you give power back to the lie after all it had done to you? Why ask me to help you retreat when I was different from the rest? I wanted to be a friend to you. Well, darling, I did my best, but I don't need your darkness. I'm much too in need of the light. So take your gloom away and let me live my life. No, I don't need your darkness. I'm much too in need of the light. So take your gloom away and let me live my life. Oh, let me live my life. Oh, let me live my life. Thank you very much. Just remember, welcome if you just popped in. I am doing another show tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, which is 7 o'clock Pacific Time on California, Arizona, that area. It's 9 o'clock, or it's 8 o'clock Mountain Time in Denver, and it's 8 o'clock Central Time in Minneapolis and St. Louis, in case you're wondering. What's next? Oh, this song is called Two Horses. This is one of my more poetic ones. A lot of it is just imagery. I'm not necessarily sure there's a direct explanation of it, but part of it, the chorus at least, is about just kind of being surprised at how fast childhood goes by, how fast your younger years go by, and how you
when you get a little bit older, you look back and you just kind of are amazed at all the things that have happened to you and kind of can't believe sometimes how fast it all went. So it's called Two Horses.
Mountain man, Gus's Carolina, 24 wood and spoon flies in my head. Yellowback sits happy in a green yard, sprinkled with rhubarb and raspberry dreams. Saucy old victim turns to the west. Last safe fiber drains till it's dry. Lock old Jack in the closet and play the game. No time to look back or have a good cry. Where did it all go? What did I do? And can I find someone to find and solve it all? Stupid little blue man tries to make it better. Brave little bear is struck dumb. Rusty high wire pauses with a demon's nest. Goofy little trio comes over to kick red. Where did it all go? What did I do? Can I find someone to find and solve it all? Wooden horse, silver horse carry, but they go. They'll explode eventually, you know. Super slow toboggan slides down a hill of her she bars. Got the green and two and moved to Mars. Where did it all go? And what did I do? And can I find someone to find and solve it all?
Thank you very much. Nobody's chatting. Okay. Man, we have like 22 minutes left. I'm burning through all these songs that I expected to play. Okay. No, I guess I'll do this one. This is a song I wrote for my sister, Kelly, on the occasion of her 40th birthday, which was last week, but she had a big party with all kinds of people, family and friends, out in Maine, where she and I are both from, and it was a wonderful time. We had it at my one set of grandparents' house by a very beautiful lake, and all sorts of people came out for it. And I played a show there for the people that came to the party, and Tricky Britches, which is a bluegrass band from Portland, Maine, played as well after me, and they were amazing. So I had a great time playing. I had a great time watching them, and it was a really special way to help my sister celebrate her 40th birthday party. And I had written this song about a week before, so it's brand new. You will be the live audience here will be the second audience to hear it. People at the party heard it, but this is only the second time I played it. It's called Kelly is an Angel.
It was July 1972. The world needed joy and love. One hot night, a little girl was born. She was sent from heaven above. She didn't care what other people thought. She had her own mission to fulfill. Running through the snow with a smile on her face that could melt the angriest of souls. Kelly, she is an angel on the earth right here and now, living a life of joy and love, and showing us all how. Up on the stage, she could steal every scene, a heart right out there on her sleeve. And when she sang, it brought a tear to your eyes, more beautiful than you could believe. She was a dancer, she moved so free, caught in a spirit of her own. And she could make you laugh so hard that your stomach hurt all the way back home. Kelly, she is an angel on the earth right here and now, living a life of joy and love, and showing us all how. These days she is a healer, helping people straighten out their spine, working little miracles, one broken person at a time. If you ever get to meet her, you will know exactly what I mean. I feel so grateful to know her, and for all the gifts she has given to me. Kelly, she is an angel on the earth right here and now, living a life of joy and love, and showing us all out. Kelly, she is an angel on the earth right here and now, living a life of joy and love, and showing us all out, showing us showing us all out, showing us all out.
you out there. One pitch I have to make, if you have not done so and you're on Facebook or Twitter, if you can like my Facebook page, that would be awesome. If you've done that already, thank you very much. It really helps a lot. And follow me on Twitter. If you've done that already, thank you very much. But if you haven't, it would really be a big help. If you need the addresses for those two things, if you go to collindaniels.com, both of those are right in the right-hand margin. You can just click on the links and they'll take you there. It would really help me a lot. I try not to ask you for too much, so every little bit helps. This is a song about... What is this song about? This song is about... There's a law, actually, back before the days of the global economic crash. We had like little mini crashes here in the United States in the forms of companies that we found out, huge companies we found out that were what they call cooking the books. In other words, they were telling the world they were making a ton of money, and the reality was that, long story short, the guys at the top were taking all the money, and the company was actually broke, but nobody knew because the accountants and everybody, the bookkeepers, had a second set of books that was false to show the world. And eventually this all crumbled, and there were several companies that it happened to. The biggest one was Enron, which was an energy company in Texas. I don't mean to bore you with this. Anyway, this is why we passed the law Sarbanes-Oxley, which required companies to basically keep very accurate financial records and show them to the government if they're a publicly traded company, so we would never have this happen again. And so I started thinking about this when I worked. I had a desk job for a company where we had to do a lot of Sarbanes-Oxley work, financial record keeping, which was really stimulating and exciting to do for 8 hours a day. And one day when I was particularly excited by all the paperwork I was doing, I just started to think like, that we have problems with, boyfriends and girlfriends cheating on each other every now and then. It wouldn't be interesting if we had a law where you had to account for your whereabouts all the time to the government, so your boyfriend or girlfriend would always know that you weren't cheating on them. So that's what this song came from. It's called Sarbanes-Oxley. Sarbanes-Oxley is your friend. Sarbanes-Oxley, the fun never ends. Sarbanes-Oxley keeps the check on green. Sarbanes-Oxley tells us what we need. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Sarbanes-Oxley would have prevented Enron. Sarbanes-Oxley would have prevented WorldCom. Sarbanes-Oxley would have prevented Delphia. Sarbanes-Oxley would have prevented Delphia. Oh yeah, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Sarbanes-Oxley would have been good for us. Sarbanes-Oxley could have kept our trust. Sarbanes-Oxley sends reports to Congress on our relationship progress. Oh yeah, oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah.
Sarbanes-Oxley, you can't cook the books. Sarbanes-Oxley, you can't shoot me, look. Sarbanes-Oxley, get your cheating on, and you'll go down like and run. Oh yeah, yeah, oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah. Oh, Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Sarbanes-Oxley, oh yeah.
I can't believe I've talked so much between songs, and yet I've blown through all these songs. Have I been playing them twice as fast as normal? So weird. Usually I get like 12 or 13 in, but I'm like, I've already done like 12 songs or something. All right.
So sing The Door.
The Door?
It's
Is that a request?
Yes.
We've got a request for The Door. All right.
31st on the southern.
Last time we checked, my song The Door, which I recorded with several of my musician friends who are very amazing and talented and wonderful people, on my new record is last time I checked, it was number 31 on the Southern Rock chart at ourstage.com, which is very exciting. I don't know what it's at right now. You can go check right now if you want. Actually, don't wait till after the show's over.
You were so close, just right. But you're real and true. From the start, something was on. I ignored it because I liked you. Always thought it would get better, but it just kept on the same way. Weeks and months it takes by. Great friends who might be more someday. There's a door deep in your heart, you're not even sure it. But I know it's locked up tight. No one can get in. One day I found I was unhappy. Finally I had to bring it up. Had a hope that you could face it down. Take a lead for our love. You just smiled and you told me you didn't know what I was talking about. Right in my heart, it broke open. Years of pain spilled out. There's a door deep in your heart, not even sure where it is, but I know it is locked up tight. No one can get in. These days I miss you so much. I can't help but cry. The sadness is just gone. Every time I wonder why. Open that door deep in your heart. Look at gonna find where it is. Yeah, open up that door. Someone's getting in. Goddamn, that door deep in your heart. You didn't even know it was there. I couldn't get past that door, 'cause you were so scared.
Thank you very much. Okay, we have about 6 minutes left, something like that. So I'm going to attempt to play this song that I wrote on October 26, 2008, right after the global economic crash, if you recall. Some of these references in these songs are really specific to that time, all the things that happened with all the brokerage houses going out of business or almost going out of business, and all the political, President Bush and all that kind of stuff. But so I really should have played this like a bunch of times right in 2008, but maybe we wouldn't have laughed at it back then anyway. And it's all pretty fresh for us still, I think. Most of us still pretty are aware of what happened, even though it's almost 4 years ago now. So this is called We're All Goin Commie, and it's a humorous song. It's not. Don't take that title literally. I really don't want my FBI file to be expanded in any way. So. Oh my God, the market's crashed, my 401k's been slashed, Lehman Brothers closed the stores, you can't make money anymore. AIG in Iceland went belly up, and Citigroup swallowed Wambu up. Them banks will never lend another dime. And so Bernanke and Henry Paulson, they went to Congress and they begged them sons of bitches to sign on the dotted line. Now capitalism is gone and died. We tried to make it work, we tried, but it turns out Karl Marx was right the whole damn time. And so we're all going commie. Yes, we're all going commie. Yes, we're all going commie. Yes, we're all going commie. And W might as well be Stalin, the way he pushed his bailout plan, buying stakes in banks, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. And Alan Greenspan is in tears, he did the wrong thing for years. His whole ideology was a big mistake. $700 billion for the subprime mess, we wish it could have been much less, so America wouldn't have to go as red as blood. But when billionaires lose their cash, those old ideas must be smashed. Goodbye free market, hello comrade, because we're all going commie. Oh yes, we're all going commie. Oh yes, we're all going commie. Oh yes, we're all going commie. Now John McCain attacked Obama because he always sang that song of socialism and spreading the wealth. But he voted for that bailout bill because he knows too as sure as hell going commie is the only way to stay alive and well. And now the Dow is headed further south. That fear and panic word of mouth's gonna take us all below the bottom floor. But if your house has been foreclosed, stop your tears and wipe your nose. 'Cause soon nobody's gonna own anything anymore. Because we're all going commie. Oh yes, 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 we're all going commie. Goodbye, good night everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.